We are in Oman. And been here for about a day. Got in really late yesterday, really late. We had to get to the hotel, get some sleep, rent a car, and come to a different city. Now we're in Muscat, which is the capital of Oman. And we're going to Souq Mutrah, which is like one of the oldest markets, open markets in the Middle East. This one's been running since 1820. So I would say probably like the modern Middle East. I don't know. There's got to be older ones in Cairo, right? Or whatever. But it says it's one of the oldest markets in the Middle East. Supposed to be a fantastic place to visit. So we're going to go check that out first. But we got days of stuff planned here. That's why we ended up deciding like, hey, let's just rent a car. Because there's, you know, we got to go 2 hours one direction, hour and a half a different direction. So we're going to have 3 full days of different sightseeing to do here. Not to mention, I'll show you guys the hotel later. I mean, we could just stay there and relax the whole time. It's friggin' amazing, right on the water, private beach. But I'll show you that, show you this market. Been wanting to come here for a long time. We were supposed to come here last spring, but it was like 40 degrees Celsius, very, very hot, like 100 degrees. And she made an executive decision that she wanted to go to Kyoto, Japan instead because it was cooler, more refreshing. Didn't want to leave hot, humid Bangkok in the spring to go somewhere hotter. But we're here now, and I mean, I'm thinking about renting a yacht. What do you guys think? What do you think? Would that be a good yacht for me to rent for a few days? Look at that. I wonder if that's like a cruise ship or somebody's yacht. If that's somebody's yacht, that's like a bazillion-dollar yacht. I mean, just look at the terrain over here. This is really cool. You got mountains everywhere. The mountains are very deserty. I mean, very, very sandy. And you can see there's some old looking like fort type structures up in the mountains. I don't know if we're going to be able to get up there. We'll see. I think the market we're heading to is around this corner a little bit, but what a beautiful, beautiful place Oman is. I mean, I'm really impressed. Everything is pristine here. Just super, super nice. I mean, fancy. We were walking around the neighborhood today at our other hotel near the airport. Beautiful houses. Everything's just kept up. You would never see graffiti or something here. I mean, everything is kept up. The people all speak English. Everybody I've encountered has spoken English. Very polite, super nice. I mean, very, very nice. She met a Filipino at the coffee shop today we were talking to. She met a Thai person at the hotel. So they got people coming from all over the place to work here. This is the place here right across the street from where the yacht is. And we'll head in here and take a look around. Looks like there's a lot of narrow alleyways. Looks like this is the main thoroughfare running through the market here. We'll walk down and take a look a little bit. Got some different spices, a lot of spices here, a lot of perfumes, rugs, different bags. Oh, thank you. Scarves, different things like that. Very cool. Very cool old market. Look at the ceiling painted up there. If I could tell you what the smell is like in here, you would not believe it. Just the spices. It's wild. So as I walk through this market, everybody's calling out to me. Louis Vuitton, Prada, Gucci, bags, handbag, but I'm sure they're all knockoffs. Look at old artifacts. Just like in Egypt, in Cairo, they had a lot of these. And you don't really know what's old and what's made to look old, you know. It's very, very hard to judge. I wonder all these old fort-looking things are here. Just been here forever, huh? I wonder how many mosques are in Oman. I think there's 947. Okay, we're finished with that market, but looks like there's a lot of cool stuff around this town, so we're just going to walk around a little bit before it gets dark and then find something to eat. It is really cool here. We just don't want to deal with all inside there. They're just, you know, trying to wheel and deal with you, and we don't know how to deal with that, but it looks like a cool mosque up there and some other cool building back here. A lot of these old structures up on the Oh, it looks like a cannon. You see there's a cannon up there.
Oh.
Sticking out a cannon. Cannons, oh yeah, each of them. Wow. Yeah, shoot you. If Thailand try to invade, they will shoot you. Look at more there. By smell-o-vision, guys. They're popping popcorn here fresh. It smells so good. I can't tell you how good that popcorn smells. It's funny, we got this cat in the park in Bangkok that's got this like funny mustache looking thing here. And he must have came from Oman. Because we've seen 3 or 4 cats already with that same mustache like that while we've been over here. Show you some pictures. I had heard there was somewhere to catch an awesome sunset here, and I think we just missed it, but it looks like it's up here. There's all kinds of people up on top of this, looks like an old fort up here. We saw that when we were on the water, on the Gulf there. We saw that fort in the distance, but I didn't realize you could go up there. Okay, our first real meal here, and we're gonna try this place, Beit Al Lubin. I don't know, but it looks like a nice view up top, maybe. Oh, and we just missed the elevator. You want to take steps? I don't want to get all sweaty before I eat. Wow, this looks very nice, huh? All right, we got a couple of unique Omani dishes. This is called shua, so it's lamb with rice. And this one I cannot pronounce. What did it say? Magabush? I don't know. Anyways, chicken and rice, lamb and rice, cooked a little differently the rice is, so we'll see. All right, let's try this lamb. I'm gonna put a little bit of this white yogurt sauce on it. Some serious seasoning in there. Middle Eastern seasoning. The rice with the lamb is more spicy. The rice with the chicken more brothy. Alright, this is the chicken. Oh, the sauce is really good. Look at this. We did okay. We got done just in time for the call to prayer. That was really good. She liked the chicken more. I liked the lamb more. Both Mediterranean seasoning, this Omani, different spices on the lamb. I don't think she liked it as much as I did, but it was good. So look at this. They brought dates. Any good?
Yeah, we call intapalam.
Intapalam?
Yeah, intapalam. I don't know how to call it.
Date. We call it dates.
Huh?
Dates.
Dates.
Date. Like go on a date?
Dates.
You know, like go on a date? You go on date?
Go date.
Date.
Yeah.
Called dates. That's the name for that. And they gave me a little bit of saffron coffee to try. Glad I said just a little bit. Weird taste. Nothing I'm used to. And I'm going to pass on the dates. But excellent meal. All right, day 2 here in Oman, and we drove about 2 hours out to Jabrin Castle. But there's a bunch of things out this way that we're going to check out. I got to tell you guys, though, driving out here on the highway, they have radar cameras like every kilometer, like radar in the street cameras. And also the car, when you're driving, it beeps every time you go over 120 kilometers, which is kind of wild. And it, like a little light comes on and says 120. So they really are tight on this 120 kilometers. They don't want you going faster than that. I hope I didn't get any tickets. I was driving today and I saw something flapping on my windshield. I must have got a parking ticket yesterday. Every time I go in the Middle East and I rent a car, I get tickets. But we're here and we're going to check this place out. Looks like a tour group just pulled up. Another one. Let's go before they all pile in ahead of us. Of course, they just got here right before us. There's two. Look at it, the tour groups. They just pull right up. So we walked in with this tour group, and I said to Rooney, I said, I think they think we're with the tour group. There's a lady sitting there, but there's like no prices. She just sitting there. But I said, does it cost money? And yeah, it throws $3 each, which is like, what is that, like $7.50 each. So we paid and came in. I don't want to be dishonest in Oman, in a castle. Apparently it's like 5 floors in here. And there's a cafe. I think we're going to get a little drink first. It's quite chilly over here, much chillier than it was in Muscat. Didn't it get colder over here? There's a little cafe they got in here. We just ordered some coffee. And of course, Warunee wants one of these things here. She thinks it's a matcha cake, some sort of cheesecake. It's a cute little place. Look at these chairs. It's freezing in here. I'm glad I wore a long sleeve. So the castle here, Jabrin Castle, built in 1675. There's quite a few things out here. The city that we're near out here, Nizwa. They say it's a good place to stay for all these attractions out here. There's actually like a Grand Canyon, biggest Grand Canyon in Arabia. And it looks huge, but they say it's, we should have a 4x4 to drive up there. You can with a car, but then once you get there, it's like a 3-hour hike. And it's like another hour from here, so it's like you almost have to stay over here if you want to do that. I got this shitty rental car with 200,000 kilometers. I don't know if I'm driving it up a mountain trail. No drinking. She had to go finish her drink, which she did. Now we can enter the castle. Oh, there's a tomb down here. Do you want to do that first? To the guard room. Wow. Holy cow, look at this. Amazing. Oh, there's gonna be a lot to look at here. What does this say? Men's jail? Does that say jail? Oh, meow, meow. Oh, wow. Men's jail. Oh, the cat wants to go into jail. Look at that. That's a jail cell down there. Which way do we go? We want to go up first? Alright, we'll go up. Holy cow. This is just like Greenie's castle. This for a big old pee-pee. This urinal? Maybe. I gotta tell you guys, it is very overcast here with the sand. I wanted to get away from the pollution, but pretty sandy here. Look at that giant mountain out there in the distance, if you can see it. We thought that was a cloud when we were driving up, but huge mountain. Alright guys, sorry, but I gotta call this one as my bedroom. Calling this as my bedroom. Let's see my bedroom view. Not too shabby, not too shabby. I could have the bed here, like maybe a dresser here, and then have like a little sitting room, like TV and stuff here in my bedroom. Not too bad. Walk out to my little bedroom balcony. Yeah, quite nice, I think, quite nice. I got some of the old chests. Look at these things. Pretty cool, huh? Don't touch. It says don't touch.
My Sisakate hometown have this one. My family and me will use this one for cooking.
To what? Grind spice or what?
For
Chilies?
For rice, for sticky rice.
Sticky rice?
Yes.
How do you make sticky rice in that?
We cook sticky rice to make a pancake.
And then smash it in that?
Yes.
Oh. So this is the Imam's tomb here, huh? This is where they kept his body. Oh look, there's a little tombstone down there. We're in this old town of El Hawaya, and I don't know how old it is. I'll check, but the fort here is 1,000 years old, and this looks older. Look at this. Look at these old buildings, this old city. Thank you. Maybe we can walk up here. Yeah, they live here now, babe. There's my house. Wow. Yeah, this was made from mud, I think. I think this was all mud that they built up and made into buildings. Look at this. Very old. We're gonna have to see if we can figure out how old this is. She's booking up to the fort, but I want to check out these old buildings. They look older, huh? And it looks like the fort was built one type of stone than another. Look at this, is actually a roof that caved in here. Very cool. So this is how they used to live back 1,000 years ago, huh? Could you live in a place like this, babe? I wonder why we're the only people walking over here. No other people walking around here, just us. This is really in shambles, huh? Wow. Abandoned, just left here, and we could just walk around. I don't know, maybe I shouldn't go up here. This looks a little sketchy. Wow, quite sketchy. There's nobody else over here. I mean, like, I don't even know, like, are we even supposed to be walking around here? There's no signs that don't tell you anything here. She's pointing at something. Must be very interesting. Wow. Crazy. So the ruins here are from about 1100. Bahla. These are the Bahla ruins. And it's Bahla Fort over here we're gonna go look at next. We'll walk through here, go up to the fort. So around the year 1100 AD. So almost 1,000 years old, just under 1,000 years old. At one time this was obviously a vibrant village. This is a much newer one. They have air conditioning in this one. I wonder if somebody lives here now, right in the middle of this old village. Yeah, so I think mixed in with the old, there's a few newer structures. Maybe people are still living here. Pretty wild. So we'll head back up and head over to the fort. We just noticed that if you look out in the distance there, it's the Great Wall of Oman. Look at that, it goes right up into the hills there, that wall. Bahla Fort, World Heritage Site, UNESCO. All right. We walked around the entire outside of it, around the little town of Bahla. Now let's head inside and check it out. All right, about 10 bucks to come in here, 4 real. The last place we went, the castle was 3 real. This one is 4 real. We could have paid 5 real and went to an old mosque, but it's back down in the village that we just walked around, so we don't feel like walking back down there again. Wow, this is huge, huh? Very cool. There's another mosque right here. Mosque. Why we got to pay for other mosque? Oh wow, could go up there too. Go up this one first.
Yep.
Okay. Hey, this is a workout today. Good thing we didn't try to hike to the Grand Canyon too. All right, we're at one of the higher elevation points of the fort, and it's much better view of that wall I was telling you. Look at this, fort wasn't really made for tall people. Perfect for me. Look at the doorway, I gotta go down. Another little room up there. This place is made for midgets, huh? We just arrived to Hoota Cave. They're gonna drive us out somewhere. We're gonna cave, I don't know, 20, 30 minutes each way. There's a real, like, 4-hour one that you could do with a company where you go very deep and there's underground swimming areas. This is awesome. I think I want to live in a cave. Wouldn't that be cool to live in a cave like this? Perfect temperature all the time. Wow. It looks like a tree trunk, no? What? This looks like a tree. Good. Hey, this looks like a tree trunk. The lion's growling.
Oh yeah.
Looks like a lake, underground lake down there, huh? Wow. Too bad we can't go swimming. Okay, so our little tour ends here, but we're gonna go down and take a look at this lake. The lake down here is 900 meters long, and it goes about 15 meters deep. So it's very deep, and the entire cave continues for 4 kilometers from this point. But to go, you have to swim, and they have tours that go. That would not be for me, but crazy. There's also 4 lakes in here, and those 4 kilometers that continue through this cave. There's 4 lakes. There's even fish in here. Look at that water. Oh yeah, look at that. Well, that was just about as much caving as I think I'd want to do. I don't think I'd want to be trekking through here for 5 hours each way, 4 kilometers or something, through lakes, and hell no. I got enough problems just walking on steps. So our tour we did, what we did here, how long did that take? About 30 minutes, 40 minutes? And that's only 10%. We did the whole thing another 90% farther. We only did 10%. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Give me a thumbs up. Please subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Greeny out.